Hi, Orchid here. So, a couple years ago, I made a video about belly fat and how sometimes your arms and legs are thin, but your belly still kind of hangs out. So, everything I said in that video is true. A lot of people have a hanging out belly because they don't eat enough fat. So, you can eat more fat, and it has shown in studies that your waist can get smaller by eating more fat. So, that's still totally true. But what I didn't know is sometimes your belly can hang out because of diastasis recti. What is diastasis recti? It's where your abs separate down the center. So sometimes when women have a lot of babies, or even just one baby, their abs separate down the center. And the problem is there are certain activities that make it wider. For example, if you do a bunch of sit-ups or crunches, it actually makes that separation get wider apart. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't know about this, that sometimes when you still look pregnant, long after you're pregnant, it's because your abs are separated. The reason I found out about this is because I had a baby and my abs separated, and it caused me some tailbone pain, hip pain, and lower back pain. It actually also causes the occasional sneeze pee for most women. So postnatally, sometimes, 5 years, 20 years later, women are still having continence issues after giving birth. So I went through years, not years, it felt like years. I'm exaggerating, I'm sorry. I went through 6 months of physical therapy. And for me, as a power yoga instructor, it was very hard for me. It's very hard for me not to be in charge of my body. It was hard to walk. I had a lot of issues related to childbirth. But in that 6 months, I worked with several physical therapists, as well as read and looked at all the different online programs for diastasis recti. And I whittled it down to the most necessary moves, the most essential moves, and I immediately started teaching them. So I've been teaching women, both at the YMCA or privately one-on-one on Skype or in person, how to close their diastasis and how to diminish their body pain. And a lot of my clients, within a couple weeks, stop sneeze peeing. Even if it's like 5 years postnatally, just a couple weeks, they already have results right away. And it's great when people say they can run again or jump again and not have that issue. So I'm at the point right now where I want to make a digital product so I can give you a video that's just the 5 minutes of exercises you need to do every day or every other day so you can heal really quickly. And I want to be able to do this product, but I need a little bit of money up front so I can make it. So I thought I would do a pre-order for you guys. So the product in the end will be about $150. And for the pre-sale, I wanted to do it for just $50. So that would include a workbook so you could fill out your progress. It would also include the exercises, just 4 exercises you do in bed for the first 3 weeks, and then the increased version of those exercises in the next 3 weeks. So it's actually 12 weeks of exercise, and it usually doesn't take the full amount. It takes like 6 weeks a lot of times, and people have already closed their diastasis. And I would include an online community. And so if you want to get in on this action, if you want to be a part of the pre-sale, please, you can use PayPal or Venmo for $50, and I'll make sure you're the first ones to get the digital product. All right, thanks, bye.